Hey guys, and welcome to you it's seamless, but to me it's like my third attempt at filming this plan with me. Been having issues with my phone, but I think I finally got it squared away. So this week I'm going to be planning is August 30th through September 5th, and I'm going to be doing it with kit 328 from Planner Kate. So just real quickly, just to give you guys some background, I had been using the parent planner, which is basically a daily type layout, but it's separated into 3 columns, you know, to track different people. So it was me and my 2 daughters because they both had sports, they both had school. But recently, they went back into school and I started going back into work. So daily just doesn't work for me anymore because I also have my work planner where I keep everything from work in there. And then I have my pocket or my portable, it's not a pocket, it's my planner that I haul around because it's smaller. And I kind of keep some things in there. So this is basically just my catch-all, my keep it home, my everybody can reference it, everyone can see what's going on in the household. And it's just also the one that I get to decorate and I care more about. So I'm gonna do my plan with me with this one. So I'm going to be using, like I mentioned, kit 328. And so I have the sampler kit and then I have the washi strips. So as you can see, the washi strips, I have used these 2 in a previous week. But the good thing with the washi strips is there's so many of them that, you know, there's plenty to use. So I guess, yeah, I'll just go ahead and start going into it. So I think for this week, I want to keep the dates on there. I don't want to take them out. I don't have stickers to replace them with, and I don't want to write them in. So I'm going to use a thinner one than the thicker ones. I mean, I guess the thicker ones fit also. How do I want to do this? Yeah, no, I'm going to go ahead and use these just because I think they're cute and I want to use them. So I'll use these on this, and the intent is just to go over the date so that way I don't have to put down dates and I can still see the dates and the days. Oh, this got stuck. The good thing about the Planner Kate stickers, which I know most of you are probably familiar with because, you know, she's so awesome. And if you are not, then you really need to get on it. The good thing about her stickers is they're removable. So that's good for me that I'm clumsy and I get things stuck and sometimes it doesn't come out right. So they're removable. I can take them off the sheet without ripping anything off. So I'm trying to think, I want to put some 2 here. I'm trying to think of which ones I want to do. I'm thinking, because the blue would go too, but I'm thinking I'm going to go with this other, what is this, like peach color. I'll lay that around the top because I just think it's super cute. So yeah, I discovered planners. So like, honestly, I always loved planners, but I never purchased planners. When I was younger, I was obsessed, as with most of the people in the planner community, I was obsessed with Lisa Frank. I was always so excited when they gave us planners in school, which our school kind of had a little bit lower of a budget, so it wasn't very often that they gave us planners. But when they did, I was very excited. You know, I was like, oh my God, everything is on here. And so I used to buy just like any little planner that you find at like Target or Walmart or something, just any planner just to keep track of things. And then it was not until between 17 and 18, I think I want to say, that I actually discovered planners in this capacity. And I've been in love ever since. A lot of people don't really understand it, as I'm sure a lot of you can relate. There's a lot of people in my life that don't really understand my obsession with planners, but honestly, it doesn't really matter because I enjoy it, right? So yeah, people are like, oh, you're spending that kind of money on paper? And it's like, you don't understand. You just don't understand. So anyways, off my soapbox there. So here's the basic layout so far. My strip on top makes it look cute. These on there with my to-do. Going to go ahead, and the first thing that I want to track on there, or the first thing I want to lay down, is my outline for my work schedule. So I like to get that out of the way because then honestly, the space inside of it, I can use it for something else if I need to jot down to-dos or something, if this space isn't sufficient, or I can put habit trackers or whatever. So I like to kind of get it out of the way. But I know I saw, here it is, this one. The sampler, one of them that I got came with this sticker sheet, and it has just, you know, a label box that says work, and it has a slot where you can put the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Let me just kind of figure out what color I want to go with. So I think I should mix it a little bit more blue to make it pop. So I'm gonna go with the top one. And so my work schedule is I work 4 days a week. We work 4 days on, and then the rest of the weekend off. So we get 3-day weekends every week. You know, we have a lot of flexibility in our schedule, and we're able to go in earlier, get off later, as long as we're there core hours. And core hours, I think, is something like from 9 to 3. So the way I do it is I go in at 6 o'clock in the morning. I can go ahead and write that now and go ahead and fold this so you can actually see. So I go in at 6 in the morning, so 6 a.m. And then I get off at 4 p.m. And the reason I do it this way is because my girls are in sports, my girls are in activities, and this just makes it easier for me to get off in time to take them to their practices. So yeah, so that's kind of what I do with my schedule. I go in earlier so that I can get off earlier, because the earlier I go in, the earlier I get off. I have to do Thursday well on this side because, you know, I work Thursdays also. Okay, so there you go. That is my work schedule in there. So you see all of this time is not used in this planner. So that's why I got off the daily, because that's just time in here that's just not used for anything. And I don't put my work meetings in here or anything that goes in my focus planner. So yeah. So then my weekend begins, and on my weekend, I am free. Like, I don't really have much going on for work, and it's only if I want to study something or read something. But other than that, I have no responsibilities. Emails pretty much shut off and stuff, unless it's something major. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that sticker there for my weekend. And then, so now let's dive into the week. So this week, the major things are, obviously the first mortgage is due, but I don't think I want to mark that in this. And then this is the start of Labor Day weekend, so we'll actually be off and we'll be traveling these days. So these 3 days, we're gonna go visit my brother. So I'm trying to bring out the blue a little more, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. And so I think the way I'm gonna mark it out is I'm just gonna put it here. I'm gonna lay the sticker down, and then I'll get a highlighter. Oh, geez. Let me see, which highlighter do I want to use? This one won't be too bad, I think, because it's a little bit darker. Well, do I want that one, or do I want more of a grayish one? I'm gonna try and go with, I'm gonna try this one. It's still like a blue, but this one is, what is it, just blue. Let's see how this one works. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that there. Use my, so this is my little snap in, but I like to use it as a ruler because, you know, it just makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and just draw my highlighted line across. So I went ahead and labeled that trip to visit Patrick. So the next thing that I'm gonna put on there is my girls' schedule. So they, like I mentioned, they're in sports, or did I mention? Well, my girls are in sports. They're in competitive cheer, both of them, the two older ones. And so we're at the gym the majority of the week, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and write their classes in there. I'm trying to decide if I wanna do it with boxes or if I wanna just use the highlighter. Let me see, how thick are these boxes? So I might use these boxes for their team practices. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So one team practice is right here. It starts at 5:30, so I'm just gonna put it in the middle. So there's one of them. The other one is Wednesdays from 7 to 9. So I'll put it, which way do I want to do it? I'll put it here. I'll probably still end up using highlighter just to block off the time, but so there's that one. And then the other one is the next day, which is Thursday. So I'll use that one there. And that one will, again, starts at, where did I put it for the 5:30 one? Just to keep it a little bit consistent, a little bit under the 5:30 mark. So right here. And so there's other classes. I mean, these are their team practices. They also have classes and privates that they take. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use these for the team practices, and then I'll mark the other ones separately. So the my second oldest, her team's name is Mini Majors. So I'll put Mini Majors. And then my other daughter, her practice is on Wednesday, and hers is Rebellion, with the E backwards like a 3, because they're a level 3 elite team. So Rebellion. And then again, Thursday is Mini Majors. And typically my oldest, her team Rebellion would practice on Sunday, but since it's a holiday weekend, there's no practice that day, so I don't need to mark it. Now, and here's where I'll probably just end up using highlighter, honestly, unless I want to. Let me think. I think there was these smaller stickers in the sampler that I could probably use. They're like boxes, but they're tiny boxes, these, but I don't know do I have any more of those, because those won't, I don't know if the colors would be great. I might do it. I think I'm gonna do it. Let me check my last pile of them because I have a bunch of Planner Kate sampler stickers because they're just the best. No, I don't have another one of those. So I'll just use this one. I think I can pull it off with these. So let's see, we have something here. No, wait, Monday, it starts at 6. So we have one here. We have one at 7. I mean, these colors aren't horrible. And actually, I think it's gonna work. No, if I can lay a sticker down straight, I mean, I hope none of you get frustrated with me because I can't seem to lay a sticker straight, but I'm sorry, I'm trying. And I mean, I'm not doing too bad overall, but yeah, there's a couple of them on there that I just know are crooked, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day, and it's not that bad. I don't mind, so I'm just gonna keep it. And I don't really want to do that dark one. It's too dark, considering I'm trying to keep it, you know, not bright, but a little bit lighter, so I can use this one for something else. So these that I'm marking are, this is the Tux and Up class that my oldest daughter takes. And then at 7 o'clock, there's a back handspring class that my second oldest takes. And then Tuesdays at 5 p.m., my daughter Artemis has her private. And then on Wednesdays, they have a flyer and flexibility class. I feel like in college when they used to say, you know, you can have one sheet of notes for the exam and you just write super, super small to cram everything in there. That's kind of how I feel right now, but I like the way it looks overall, so I'm gonna stick to it. So then my oldest daughter has her private Thursday, so we'll put Athena's private. So this is what it's looking like so far. I think it looks cute. I do want to block off these just because, well, actually these aren't even that bad. I forgot. Now that school started, the schedule changed. So we were like on average staying at 9 o'clock at the gym the majority of the days. But now that school changed, they changed the schedule. So it's not that bad anymore. And we've been getting off at 7 o'clock most days, 8 o'clock, and then only Wednesdays we get off at 9. But that is that. This is all their stuff on the bottom. What else? Is there anything else I need to put on here? Oh man, this week, I'm sorry, is like kind of a boring week. So one thing I do want to put on here, well, several things I want to put on here. So for one, I want to incorporate some habit trackers. I'm going to just go ahead and use the ones from the back of the book. I have been trying to prioritize certain things for my health and for fitness, and I've been tracking those weekly. So I'm gonna put 1, 2. So I was gonna put a workout one, but I wanna put my 10,000 steps instead. So I'm gonna put 1, which is workout 10,000 steps, because in order to get 10,000 steps, I have to work out. So I'm gonna put 1 for that, and then I'm gonna do 1 for water. No, not water. Water I'll do in my planner that I carry with me daily, because it's easier to keep track of it that way. But on this one, I'm going to put taking my vitamin, because, you know, especially now that I'm trying to diet exercise, it's very important to make sure I have my multivitamin and my iron pill. So I want to track that. And then I want to track my, what did I say? 10,000 steps. So 10K steps. I want to make sure I'm tracking that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. So I have my habit trackers for those. So let me see. Where can we use some of these? Payday. So me and my husband both get paid on Fridays. He does not get paid every Friday. He gets paid every other Friday, whereas I get paid every Friday. But we know Friday is a day that income is going to be coming in. There's no school on Friday, obviously, because, you know, Labor Day weekend and we're going out of town. So I'll go ahead and rock the cool little no school sticker on there. What else do we have? Trash day. Yeah, we don't want to forget trash, especially because since we are going to be gone this weekend and trash comes on Thursday, we want to make sure that we get that trash out so that it's not accumulating over the weekend by itself and stinking up the place. Even though it's outside, I still don't want it to smell. So make sure I have trash day on there. Grocery day. So let me see. I wanted to start doing grocery shopping every 2 weeks. So this is not the week my husband gets paid. He gets paid the next week, which will be when I order and pick up groceries. So for this one, I won't use a grocery day. Laundry day. I don't even know when we're going to do laundry. It's probably going to be till we come back. So it'll be on the next week. I will need to do my clean house stickers. So the way that it's been working is Mondays, my husband will take the girls to practice and I will stay home and I will clean the house. We've been doing it this way because, you know, the practices are so long and I've been sitting there, and then when you're sitting there in practices, like, then nothing gets done at the house and I feel bad. I don't want to just drop them off. So the way we do it now is he'll take them on Mondays, since it's just their tumbling classes, and I stay home and I clean the house to make sure we're good for the week. Is there anything else? Oh, look, there's a little car. So I'll put this little car there since we're traveling. See, it's driving down the road. Super cute. Oh, there is something else that I want to put on here. So we recently bought our house, and with that, our house has a pool. Well, trying to keep up with a pool is no joke, and it is just a lot of work and it's very difficult. And so we were trying to do it ourselves, and we found that we were spending a lot of money on chemicals just trying to keep it balanced. Well, we talked to a friend when we went over to her house, and she mentioned that she had this guy who would come and do chemicals for her. And he honestly doesn't even charge that much monthly. And all he does is chemicals, because my husband does everything else. He cleans the filters, he vacuums, he brushes the walls, he takes care of everything. It's just getting the chemicals balanced, which is the problem. So we hired this guy, and he came out and he just, you know, adjusted the chemicals in our pool. And honestly, since he's been here, the pool has been sparkling. Like, we've had no issues, and it's only been like 2 weeks. Comes at 9:30. And no one has to be here for that. He's able to get in and service the pool for the chemicals, and then we work the bill. But pool service is now on Thursdays. We now have that, so that's a good thing to note on there, because we haven't been treating it, but we just still like to keep an eye on it. And if we notice it kind of getting off a little bit, we'll throw some shock in there or something. But we just know he'll be here Thursdays, so I'll go ahead and mark that. I think that's almost just about it. It's a little bit more of a boring week. Obviously, well, you know, I'll go ahead and add this on just to make it cuter, but obviously I'll have to-dos that I'll add on there. But as of right now, I don't have them. But I'll add the stickers. So the way I add my to-dos is, honestly, one line to me is just ridiculous. There's not enough room to write anything. And I don't want to try and always write tiny. So what I do is I'll put it in between 2 lines, and then I have 2 lines to write that task in. So I prefer this method. It just gives me more space, and then I can pre-decorate without worrying like, oh my God, am I gonna have enough space to write a task there? Because it's so small, like I don't have to worry about that. I have 2 lines on each one to write the task, and I know that it's going to fit just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these little markers on there for that. Little, what are those, stars? Okay, so now I have the slot for my task once I put them in. Anything major that comes up that week, which I think the major thing that's going to end up coming up is going to be that I'm going to have to pack for the weekend. And so, oh, that reminds me. So let me see if I have the stickers. So usually Thursdays I work from home. So like I mentioned, we went back into work it's recently, and it has to be for 75% of the time that you have to be in the office, and then the rest of the time you don't have to, so the 25% of the time. So I go in Monday through Wednesday, and then on Thursdays I work from home. So I'm trying to think of where I want. There's a lot going on this one, so I'll probably put it here across the bottom. So this will be a work from home. It's a little crooked, a little off-centered. A work from home day. So I'll go ahead and add that on there, so I know that this is the day that I'm going to work from home. Yeah. Is there anything else? I don't think so. That's basically it. So here's my spread for the week. I think it came out super cute. Like I mentioned, I have all these stickers and I don't end up using all of them, but I use enough that, you know, it looks cute. I think, at least I think so. But yeah, thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you like it. There'll be more to come. You know, I'd been nervous about filming a plan with me and wasn't sure if anyone's gonna wanna watch it, but you know, it's something I've been wanting to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, and hope you guys enjoy it. So thank you for taking the time to watch me. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.